All right, welcome back to Daybreak. The sun isn't even up yet, but North Texans hit hard by the severe weather we've seen over the past few days will soon be swarmed by roofers, contractors, and others looking to start with repairs.
But before you do anything, there are some important things you need to be aware of. So joining us to explain is Better Business Bureau spokesperson Monica Horton. Monica, thank you so much for getting up early with us this morning. Look, having a roofer or a contractor show up at your home as you're dealing with damage seems great, but why should you be cautious?
Well, we always caution against making any purchasing decisions when someone is standing on your doorstep. So resist any high pressure sales tactics that these contractors may use. And you really need to slow down and do your research and make sure you really check these folks out prior to engaging with them or entering into a contract.
So, Monica, obviously there's going to be people with damage this morning when they wake up and they assess what's going on with their home. They'll need someone to fix it. What should they do? What's the very first thing that they should do when they are looking at that damage and maybe they're entertaining an offer from someone?
The first thing that you need to do is contact your insurance company and find out exactly what your coverages are. We always encourage folks to take pictures of any damage so you have that later, and save your receipts. If you're completely displaced from your home and you have to get a hotel room or something like that, then definitely save your receipts, contact your insurance company, know what your coverages are. And, if these contractors are coming around and wanting to offer an estimate, take an estimate, but don't sign any contracts when someone is standing on that doorstep. You want to make sure you get at least 3 estimates from several different contractors and not just pick the one that shows up first. And then when you're looking at those estimates, get them in writing. Make sure you're comparing apples to apples with whatever it is that they're quoting you. And, ask these folks for references. You definitely want to know where they're from and, call those references. A lot of people think, they're just going to give me folks that say great things about them. But you can find out a lot from contacting a reference, like, did the contractor show up when they said they were going to? Did they clean up after themselves when the work was done? There's a lot of questions and things that you can ask these references to find out more information. And then lastly, do not pay a dime in advance of receiving any work. And don't completely pay for the job until you're satisfied. That's usually your only recourse.
Monica Horton with the Better Business Bureau, thank you for those tips and for joining us this morning.